Okay, so basically we're going to record this session as a kind of healing tool, a healing reference, because a number of our members have asked about memory improvement, also cognitive decline, and in fact, we had a presentation by the American Alzheimer's Association a couple of weeks ago. So of course our group said, well, what can we tap for memory improvement, memory loss, et cetera, cognitive decline? And I said, yes, but, okay. I said, try it on everything, but of course, but what I did is I started searching on the good old YouTube for practitioners who were tapping on memory issues. And of course, how do I pronounce Nayala? Nayela, how do I pronounce your name?
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
It's a lovely name. So I found her on YouTube. So I reached out to her. I saw Nayela, and then I saw Brad Yates and a couple of other people who have YouTubes on this topic. So I reached out, bread on the waters, right? And so Nayela's graciously agreed to take us through her tapping session on memory improvement, et cetera. And of course, a little introduction about how you got involved with EFT and your experiences and how your views on using EFT for memory improvement, dealing with cognitive decline, et cetera. So take it away, Nayela. The show is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me as well. It's lovely to be here. So how did I get involved with EFT tapping? Well, basically to help with my own issues. So dealing with my own trauma, confidence, health issues. You can basically just use EFT tapping for so many different things. So I fell in love with it and I decided to be an EFT practitioner. And then I started sharing my journey with EFT tapping on YouTube as well. And people can see that I've improved with my confidence. I've improved how just how I live overall. My health has improved. And I do feel it can help so much with your brain function as well, because what EFT tapping does is it reprograms the mind. So whatever thoughts are swirling around in there that affect us or maybe create illness or create negative patterns or thought loops, it really helps to disrupt that and put in some better information that's really going to help us in the long run. So yeah, it's really good for the brain in general, but to help with memory, yeah, you can definitely use it for memory. Absolutely.
Awesome. By the way, Jaron, are you new to EFT or are you a regular tapper?
Actually, Nayela taught me EFT a while back.
Okay.
Synchronistically enough. And so I gained a lot of value from it. I still use it to this very day whenever I need to. Sometimes I need to tap my head like this, and it moves the energy where it needs to go.
Awesome. Excellent. That's great. And are you, Angela, are you Nayela's mom? Oh, no.
No.
No, she's a
I was trying to set up, I'm trying to get my mother to join. She's 82. She was in the middle of an email and she's reading it and she's about to send it and she'll join. Well, I'm going to walk her through the setting up of Zoom. So I think she's going to join a little bit later. Hang on a sec. So that's where I was coming from. But I learned tapping a long time ago, and it helps me with my issues a very long time ago. I don't use it now, but I'm very interested in it from my mother's side perspective as well.
Awesome. Well, we also have another guest, a surprise guest, which is Stephen Gottlieb, who's kind of one of my gurus, one of my healers, teachers, friends, and he showed up. And maybe we can also ask him to lead us in a little bit of tapping from memory.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. Yeah, that'd be really good.
Stephen's been practicing for years. Okay, I met him. God, I don't know how long. Is it 20 years, Stephen? I'm not sure, but it's been a while. And but Nayela, why don't you start off with your technique and your modality? Your tapping routine for memory improvement, memory enhancement, and then maybe we can prevail on Stephen as well. Okay, take it away, Nyala. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, sure. So my quick EFT tapping round is not using all the points. So it's using the karate chop point, the chest, and the head. And I've incorporated using some pressure points in this one to help with the brain. What we're going to do is kind of reboot the system. So if you give me a thumbs up like that, and then at the side of one of your thumbs by the nail, so kind of pinch in, put a little bit of pressure there. And I'm going to go through an affirmation while you're putting pressure there. So repeat after me. There is always a new and better way
There is always a new and better way
for me to experience life.
for me to experience life. I'm going to mute myself so I don't.
Today I choose to forgive and release the past. I move into a place of celebration for every single part of who I am and what made me who I am today. Okay, and I'm going to do this exactly the same on the other side. Okay, and again, there is always a new and better way for me to experience life. Today, I choose to forgive and release the past. I move into a place of celebration for every single part of who I am and what made me who I am today. Okay, so now in the karate chop point. There is always a new and better way for me to experience life. Today, I choose to forgive and release the past. I move into a place of celebration for every single part of who I am and what made me who I am today. Okay, so going on to, actually we're going to go on the top of the head to start with. Top of the head. So there is always a new and better way for me to experience life. Today, I choose to forgive and release the past. I move into a place of celebration for every single part of who I am and what made me who I am today. Okay, now in the collarbone. And again, there is always a new and better way for me to experience life. Today, I choose to forgive and release the past. I move into a place of celebration for every single part of who I am and what made me who I am today. We're going to take that energy, we're going to grab it, we're going to bring it into our heart, bring it into that heart space. And I want you to close your eyes, take some nice deep breaths, and just allow allow that energy to do what it needs to do. Because today we're going to be focusing on the brain, we're going to allow that energy to go into the brain, especially around the hippocampus area. Stimulate the hippocampus area. We're going to activate memory recall. We're going to activate regeneration. We're going to activate healing. Taking some nice deep breaths into that energy. Using infinite intelligence, allowing it to go exactly where it needs to go. Just breathing into it. Now I'm going to say the affirmation out loud, and I want you to say it in your mind. There is always a new and better way for me to experience life. Today I choose to forgive and release the past. I move into a place of celebration for every single part of who I am and what made me who I am today. When you're ready, open your eyes.
Well, that was awesome, Nayela. I want to thank you, bless you. And I'm hoping to invite other practitioners. I got Stephen here. We managed to get Stephen on now.
Managed to get me on.
Excellent.
Stephen is one of my buddies, teachers, healers, gurus, experts who I've known for, gosh, a zillion years, right? And
Oh yeah.
I've been, we were chatting about this a couple of weeks ago about doing this because I had been sharing with Stephen what I'd shared with Naela, that a number of the people who show up at our Tuesday senior group. By the way, Steve, what happened is, you're going to laugh. We had a flood here. You know those flash floods? I don't know if you got them in White Plains, but
Not this.
we got them, and it was terrible. I mean, and there's no furniture in this room. All the furniture's in another room while this place dries out. Anyway, you'd like to lead us in a little tapping routine for
No,
memory.
no, no. Oh, absolutely not.
Okay. All righty. Well, again, Niall, I want to thank you. And Jaron, thanks for showing up. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a couple more just basic vanilla tapping routines. More about the fear and the anxiety about memory loss. Okay. Which I think is probably a helpful thing to be doing. It, you know, again, it's more about releasing the stress and the anxiety and the fear and the upset. And when people have TAP, they notice an improvement, a generalized improvement. And I'm not suggesting that that specifically heals cognitive decline, but I would say that, you know, the generalized effect of EFT tapping, usually there's an overall improvement in well-being and perception and et cetera. So we'll just do a real simple tapping routine, okay, about fear and anxiety caused by memory problems, okay? So even though I would just start with the old karate chop, and I guess I'm gonna, no, I have to, again, if you got, there we go. So even though I have all this anxiety and fear about my memory, okay, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So even though I have this anxiety and fear and concern about my memory issues, and often what we use with EFT is what we call the subjective unit of distress scale or number, 0 to 10, the level of kind of an intuitive level of, you know, like, and my number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. And my level is I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All right. And again, you know, we usually use the 3 setup phrases 3 times. So even though I had this fear and anxiety about my memory issues, I choose to heal and let go, heal, release, and let go all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Okay, now we just go through the various tapping reminder phrases. Okay, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Top of the head. Okay, now eyebrows, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Side of the eye, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Okay. Under the eye, cheekbone, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Under the nose, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Okay. Under the mouth, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Okay. Collarbone, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Okay. Under the arm, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Okay. And now we're going to go through what we call the 9 gamut, which is the extra tapping points, which is kind of real old school EFT, right? Where we tap on the side of the thumb, just repeating the reminder phrase, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Okay, side of the forefinger, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Side of the middle finger, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Okay, ring finger, all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Now, some people, they tap on the pinky, some do, some don't. All fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Now, back of the hand, okay, and the little area between the ring finger and the pinky on the back of the hand, okay. All fear and anxiety of my memory issues, looking straight ahead. Close your eyes. All fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Very good. Looking forward. Stretching your eyes down to your left without moving your head. Stretching your eyes down to your left foot. All fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Okay, now stretching your eyes now down to your right foot. All fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Okay, now stretching your eyes, looking through the top of your head without moving the head, but stretching your eyes. All fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Now rolling your eyes clockwise without moving the head again. All fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Rolling your eyes the other way. All fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Okay, and now hum. Okay, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all fear, okay, and now karate chop. So even though I have fear and anxiety about my memory issues, I choose to heal, release, and let go all fear and anxiety. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And then we're going to do the let go, top of the head, letting go of all fear and anxiety about my memory issues. Okay, very good. Eyebrow, letting go. Side of the eye, letting go. Under the eye, letting go. Under the nose, letting go. Under the mouth, letting go. Collarbone, letting go. Under the arm, letting go. Okay, karate chop, letting go of all fear and anxiety on my memory issues. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Take a deep breath. And I'll release. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's our little, at least my little offering. And again, for people out there who eventually, hopefully will see this, try it. Can't hurt. Try Niela's tapping routine. And again,
Two more if you want me to share them as well.
Sorry, what?
I've got 2 other scripts if you want me to share them as well.
Sure. Excellent. Yes, please do. Go ahead, please.
Okay. So this one is one using all the points. So we'll start on the karate chop point. Even though I feel like my memory fails me at times,
All right, I'm gonna mute, sorry.
and I seem to forget things on a daily basis, I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Eyebrow point. Even though I keep forgetting things, side of the eye. Sometimes I forget my keys. Under the eye. Sometimes I forget why I went into the room. Under the nose. Sometimes I forget people's names. Chin. I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Collarbone. I get frustrated that I can't remember things. Under the arm. It affects my confidence. Top of the head. I wish I could do better. Eyebrow point. I wish I could remember these things that I keep forgetting. Side of the eye. And even though I do keep forgetting these things, under the eye, I am open to experience a new way. Under the nose, I am open to experience healing. Chin. I am open to experience good memory recall. Collarbone. I am open to experience new cells in the brain. Side of the arm. I am open to experience a new way forward. I release all the frustration. I release all the stress. I release all the worry. Eyebrow point. I let it all go. And I choose to experience something new now. Under the eye. I am open to experience healing. I am open to experience a deeper connection with myself. Then I am open to experience compassion for myself. Collarbone. I'm open to experience compassion for others going through the same thing. Side of the arm. I choose to allow in more love. Top of the head. I choose to allow in more love into my brain and into my life, in mind, body, and spirit. Peace. I said, take some nice deep breaths. And I've got one more as well, quick EFT tapping around if you want me to share that as well. Okay. Okay, so starting on the karate chop point. Miracles happen every single day. I am in a perfect space to create them. I am safe at all times. Top of the head. I choose to go within, to dissolve all the unconscious patterns that created my memory challenges. I am open to experience neurogenesis in this now moment. And I accept divine healing in mind, body, and spirit. A collarbone. I choose to go within, to dissolve all the unconscious patterns that created my memory challenges. I am open to experience neurogenesis in this now moment. And I accept divine healing in mind, body, and spirit. Okay, calling in that energy into the heart space. Bring it right in. Closing your eyes and take some nice deep breaths. Allowing that energy to go where it needs to go. Allowing your body to do what it needs to do. Centering in. Centering in. Allowing that energy to go to the brain. Again, going to the hippocampus on both sides. It's shrunk, and we're allowing it to expand. If it's not taking up the space it needs to take up, then allowing it to take that space. Allowing your brain to activate all healing. Allowing that energy to go where it needs to go. So we're going to say that affirmation one more time. You say it in your mind and I'll say it out loud. I choose to go within, to dissolve all the unconscious patterns that created my memory challenges. I am open to experience neurogenesis in this now moment. And I accept divine healing in mind, body, and spirit. And when you're ready, open your eyes.
Diella, that was awesome. That was great.
Thank you.
Any comments, anybody? Steve or Jaren? Or Angela? Angela, how are you feeling? Angela? Hello, Angela, you okay?
Hello, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yes. That was amazing, actually. I did it for myself. Because I can never remember people's names, for example, and I thought it would be useful, and it's good for the future as well. So yeah, I kind of felt a kind of sense of peace and a release, really. Almost like especially about the accepting yourself as you are, really. I found it very useful. Thank you for that, Naila. And
Well,
mum's still, I don't know where she is now.
Oh.
I think if we can have I don't know, when the sort of older folk do join, I was just thought it might be a good idea to start from scratch and just talk about EFT right from the word go, right from the beginning, right from very very basics, because they just my mum never met a EFT anyway, so you know, she would have been blown away by this.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Angela. That was great. Sharon, how you feeling?
I feel great.
Good. Awesome. Steve, any comments, observations, suggestions? How you doing? What's up?
I'm doing good. Just happy to be an observer.
Cool. Awesome. Well, like I said, this is our kind of our little dress rehearsal. Again, I'm gonna post this on YouTube, and you guys are, with your permission, and of course, Nayela, if you guys want to distribute it to your clients or patients or friends, family members, we're gonna be doing this as a weekly project. And though it's not gonna be it's gonna be I'd say a wing and a prayer and a kind of research project, though not scientific, not, you know what I'm saying? It's more a healing project, but want to see how this works. We do it every week, and hopefully when this place finally dries out, you'll see some warm bodies here in Cohoes, New York. But listen, I want to thank you all. Bless you. It's wonderful. And like I said, I'll save it and clean it up and post it on YouTube. And you can download it from Zoom or whatever, or Facebook or whatever. But we'll be here both in Zoom and face to face. And if anybody's in Cohoes or, Albany County, Saratoga County, we're here every Tuesday at 1 p.m. at the Cohoes Senior Center, and you can't beat the price. It's absolutely for free. Okay, and again, though we say boomers, seniors, and elders, people of all ages, of course, are welcome to participate. So there you go. And again, thank you all for showing up. Nayela, thank you for sharing, being so generous and open with your techniques. And it's good to see you all. Good to see you, Stephen. And thank you, Sharon, for showing up, and Angela as well. And like I said, if you want to become regulars, we're going to be here. Inshallah, God willing, we'll be here next week at 1 o'clock Tuesday. Okay, that's Eastern Standard US time. Okay, guys, bless you all. Love you.
Okay, thank
Thanks
you.
for putting it
Bye.
out there, Tony. Good job.